Samantha, plenty to smile about.
Yes, very much so. I think I'm going to keep the smile on all afternoon, actually.
How did he feel in there? I mean, it looked fantastic, but how did it feel?
Yeah, he actually felt really secure and lovely to ride. I was actually in a spot of bother umming and ahhing what bit to have him in today, because typically he actually runs in a double bridle. He's quite a strong horse and can sometimes be a little tricky to put together. But I'd recently come to the conclusion that maybe a snaffle might be better if the frame drops a bit low, then I'm not punished as much from some judges, which I think is what happened in Aachen, and we saw a bit of that in Lamulin as well. So I thought I'd try and see if we could actually change and go in a snaffle bridle, but I was very much umming and ahhing right up until the last 10 minutes. I said to my groom, I think I might change back to the double, and she gave me a little bit of a panicked look, and then I was like, I'll try a little bit longer, see what I've got. And then I was like, you know what, if I don't do it now, I'm not going to do it again, so let's just see what we've got in the arena. And at the end of the day, this is not the be-all and end-all. We're actually preparing for WEG next year, so we needed to see, and actually he really delivered, so that was great.
Did you enjoy riding that test?
Yeah, I did actually, that one. But probably only once I'd got into the canter work and realised he was still staying with me. Before then I was still very much managing my way through. It all felt lovely, but I was anticipating maybe having a bit more of a handful on my hands in the canter work, but he actually was lovely.
And what's your game plan tomorrow?
Tomorrow, as a day in general, both horses will have a little ride in the morning. I'll probably go for a course walk to waste some time at some point. Try not to think about it too much until tomorrow, and then obviously Billy Alberto's nice and early, so I'll just crack on with him, get a feel for the course and the terrain. I think you've got to go out and be attacking because it's Burghley, so there's sort of no two ways about it. And then just use that information then for the second horse, and probably have a lot more of an idea about how to ride some lines and stuff, having watched the majority of the class, before I then go in the afternoon.
And you seem to have lots of connections here, big support team. Your parents, have they come over? Have they travelled over?
Yes, they have. They surprised me. They weren't going to come over, but then I was on the phone with them a few weeks ago, and they said, you know what, we're nostalgic from being here in 2019. We're going to jump on a plane. So they're here, which is really exciting. So lovely to have them here.
Fantastic. Well, best of luck.
Thank you.